Today we're taking just one section from a junk mail envelope and turning it into a layered journal pocket. I started cutting into this envelope and realized every little leftover piece still had potential. So instead of throwing the scraps away, I kept building with them. This pocket became part of my chosen pieces journal. Soft layers, stitched fabric, tiny field notes, and found scraps all tucked together like a little archive page. So grab an envelope, a few scraps, and let's make something that would normally end up in the trash. So I mentioned that to start looking for all your scraps. I've got this Taco Bell bag that I've been working on for a while. This here was just this background paper, Jersey Mike's. I just took this one off of my little desk. Well, it's still pretty clean over in here. I don't know. I may use it. I found some dried flowers and a tag that went with it. Some bags, more bags. I found this. I saved it. Some medicine I'm taking. I was thinking, make a good pocket of some kind. Found this, and I got some cardboard, some little apple tags. And I got this here. I was going to put a new piece of that other, but I have this. Came in my Amazon packaging, so I would cover this up and use it for that this time since I've been using all that. So I got some junk mail envelopes. This one you can see I just ripped the top. This one's brand new. These I did cut from the side. That way if I wanted to keep the flap or try and figure out how to get it open, I still had that closed. Same thing with these. This one has an extra one in there. I didn't pull it out. So this is about a week of mail around my house. So I've got 2, 4, 6 good envelopes that we can use to make something. This was an insert in some of my mail. I actually think this could be saved right here to go on the back of a journaling card. Just make sure there's none of your personal information on it. And then this came in the mail too. So I could use that to put this on the back of. Kind of go through our receipt box here and see what I got. I might can use some envelopes with. File folder, file folder. This was an envelope. So this one is a tag and a notebook. This is using a envelope. It's not really showing the envelope, but it's using this part. It's a belly band, so we've got those two. This is another envelope. Just decorating it. Let's see. So I'm really trying to look for stuff to use up our junk. There's the same one. I guess I printed that out twice. This is using corrugated cardboard. So what I did was I actually used some like this. So we can do that one day. We'll put that one to the side because that's a good one. There's some more tags. I've got origami. I was watching an origami with sparkle and glue this morning, I believe. I bet I got her name wrong. She did some dresses and they looked really cool. So I have to go back to my old videos and remember how to do all this. See, I must have printed some more extras out. Right now, I think that's all of the envelope belly bands that I've got right now for envelope stuff. Or we can come up with a new one too. We can always decide on a new something to go on here. And then we'll just make a recipe card to go in our book, and it'll show our original. So what I'm needing is some pockets or tags. I really need some pockets though, because my journal, it has a few places to put stuff. Like right here, this would hold something. I haven't put anything in there yet, so we could make a tag for that, or this journaling card right here, we could fix it up. We have these that need a place to go. So we've already made this and this, which one of them could go in here. Like that. Oh, that looks good. We've got these that we've worked on. I mean, there's nothing wrong with these staying in here. I just think something needs to go on there. You see my only May monthly, weekly thing. So that one's got a little pocket right there. Really, that's about the extent of my pockets right now. I have this one, which has got 2 pockets in there. So I do want something to make some pockets out of. We got this, which is a tuck, which could hold something like that. And then we put this on there yesterday, Friday, we made that. So I'm just in the mood for pockets. All this here is going to need some pockets. This is an envelope. These are some extras that I had to start with, but we're still using this ephemera pack. So I'd like to use it in an envelope of some kind. I think I'm going to trim this one down. You can save these. Look at that pretty colors that are back there. So that's savable if you really want to. I mean, I'm going to save it. So the other thing I wanted to show you was my little thing here where I'm getting like numbers and things off of this kind of mail that really look cool is found objects in your journal. Just stick them in there, these cute numbers. There's a date. And you don't need all of it. You could just cut out the date, the phone number, and then you've got ready-made labels and stuff. See? Got my date there I can stick in there. I could put this phone number. So I want my journal to be kind of old botanical field notes kind of idea. But I also want this, like the modern, more modern stuff that's being used to put in here. So you can do that. You could even save this part right here, and it could be used like a, I don't know, some piece of scrap on your paper. We'll go ahead and throw it in there. You never know. I mean, I don't keep all this, but just some of this stuff does look pretty cool to put on there. Or it could be background images. Let's see. I need to find my thing. So you could do like little, I gotta put some more inky stuff in there. So now it doesn't look like it was from 2026 necessarily. If it does, it looks like it's been from outside 2026. So right there you've got something you can use. So I'm starting this little box with my labels for right now. See what we got in here. So I made a envelope. I did make an envelope the other day, right here. So I left some of the background. You can see back here that there's parts of the actual envelope. In here I left the Wells Fargo so that it's now and vintage and new and all that good stuff. And I'm still using this. Let's see, we added 2 envelopes, an Amazon envelope, 20 something, 22. This one's going to be, I don't know, this one's going to be in June sometime. I don't know if I want to keep up with dates on this, maybe just keep up with what I'm adding. So we'll do 1, 2 of those envelopes. I've got Amazon. Actually, I did another Amazon envelope when we started. So that stays in there. So what we could do with this, I could continue to cut it down and make a belly band, and then use this for a pocket. Let's try that. I do want to keep that window. I am going to put it like this. So this here is going to be a little pocket too, or a belly band. We got this. The other thing I need to look at is how long is my journal? How big are these pages? So this would need to go about right there if I did it as a belly band. These, if I used this one as a pocket or something, I could get 2 pockets out of that. Just fold it in half. I think that's what we'll do. And then this one, if we did a belly band, we could get to maybe right in there. So let's see what we can come up with this. I'll go ahead and trim this off. So I didn't find my big block, but maybe this one will work. Let's see. So I'm going to put my little, I did find some buttons, so they can go in my pack. So I got this distress ink to see how it might work on there. So this one would actually go like this if we were to, we could use this side. Kind of pretty. Let's see. I actually just want that right there. Okay. I think for this part I want to use the lighter brown. Yeah, see, this isn't going to be very happy with me. I need the bigger one. Oh. I guess it's back to this. Oh, is it this side? One of these sides worked pretty good for this. Okay. While I've added, I'm going to go ahead. I don't know if I'm going to use these yet, how I'm going to use them, but I'm going to go ahead and put some markings on them. That way if they show, I have it. This is not working very well. I don't really want to do this, but oh. Yeah, this is much easier to do. And you know, I can actually take this and use that blue part too. We may just open it like this. So today we have rain going on, storms coming through. Let me see, what else do I got here? I'll try this one. It's not quite the same as the other one, but kinda. I just really like this blue for some reason. Okay. Because I don't know what I'm going to do with these. We're just kind of getting them ready. And whatever we have left over can go in our box because we're still working on this set of digitals with found stuff, which is pretty cool. Okay. Put the lids on these. Yeah, it helps it look better. So I have a Distress Ink tea dye, and it's just seeming kind of orange to me. I don't know. I can't decide if I like it or if I don't. I need to grab it because it's right behind me. You know, something else we could use this for now that I'm looking at it. We could do tickets on this strip, especially with that pretty colors on it. Okay. I got these that I wanted to do pockets with. I've still got. So I actually like the way these are looking. I don't know that they need a lot more on them to finish them up. This one end probably does. And it is a small little tuck thing. So you could make them bigger. I'm just using what I have. I really like the blue. Look at me. I just got in there and got that one all wonky. I can do this one a little better. So what I am going to do is glue that down. So I could put these together and make one big pocket, or I could do it like this. How about that? That's upside down. Yeah, it's upside down. Would anybody really notice? Me. I could do it that way. I do like the idea of flip through. So let me see if I can. If I put this one this way, that's upside down. I might do both of them the same way. So you can definitely see how the stamps are just giving it texture, and oh, that Kind of making it grungy looking. So this is actually going to be a 2-layer pocket. Since I ripped it like that, I'm not going to fight with it and get it back. Let me see. And I could layer the back of this too, just like we were doing the other, since it is thinner. I'll go ahead and do that too. So I do like some structure to my pockets and stuff, so adding an extra piece of paper behind it really helps it, give it some more strength. So out of one envelope and 1 page of paper so far, we have made a couple of pockets. So I could even bring that one down a little bit, but I don't know. Oh, that's the wrong side, man. No wonder it's looking funky on me. Still looking funky. Oh, let me see. There we go. So it is upside down. Still, we go that way. This is the side we worked on just now. There we go. There's our match. I'm going to punch a little divot right there. A little bit bigger one. And I'm going to put one here. And really, you could do these at the same time, which might be a good idea. While you're the same size. So I can decide to have this actually as 2 pockets. One in the back and one in the front. What was I going to do? I wanted a little piece of something over here. Kind of close this up for me. Like I said, I used my digital this time. I'll just put this right here so it closes that little pocket. It covers up my thing there too. There we go. So this little piece could go right there just to be like a, it stuck when we were playing with it. Okay. So then the next question is, do I want to put something on this page just to look pretty and give it some depth? That there. And this down here. You know, actually that could be another pocket too. What do you think? Well, that could just go in. What I would like to do is stamp the back of this pad. Oh, you know what? This is actually a front page. I don't want to use this front page. So let's look for another page before we get started. This one looks good. Y'all, I'm going to try and find the correct thing here. I'm going to have it. I'm going to go ahead and stamp the rest of this page over here. There we go. I think that'll work. I love darkening up the copy stain papers because I have different, it's wobbly or wrinkly or something. I don't know what you call it. But this picks up those colors beautifully. Now I could put them over there. They look a little busy right here though. Still kind of liking it right there. If it was bigger, it would be nicer. I do have this. I was looking at doing something else. See, I don't really want that small of a piece either. So let's go ahead and I'm going to sew around these real quick. So I think this one will fit right there. It looks pretty good. I'm just not sure about this. I'm going to glue the 3 sides. I did leave strings hanging. I think I'm going to go up with that right there. So I could stick this in here as a journaling card or something. But I think we did pretty good. We've got this and this from the kit, that. So now what we have left to do is I need to add another piece to this, don't I? Let's see. I'm going to add this across the back. Looks like a good spot to me. So we're still covering this journal as we go. I really think I'm going to need a new recipe card for my pieces today. And even though I did 2, I'm wondering if I should do a journal card for each one, a recipe card, because they were from different things. One was just from like a flyer, and the other one was from the envelope. This is coming along pretty good too. Go ahead and glue that down good. Right. So that means I did do these. So we've already used number 4. It's not in there yet, but I do have it. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't actually glued it in. I'll put a little bit of glue on it. Maybe it'll stick. Because I haven't done that video yet. Okay. So then that leads us to six. Because here's 5, and here's my notes that I put down on 6. So I did go, I needed some more of these, and I printed these out so that we can have some more. without numbers and stuff. And I'll put that where you can get to it too. So we used envelope and envelope wood, envelope pockets, and the pocket actually was just like that, wasn't it? So I don't know if we need anything on it. What day did I say this was going to be? What did I say? I'm just going to say June 1st because I'm not sure when. I didn't look before I got in here. So while I'm thinking about it, I'm trying to decide what I need to write in our journal because I don't have a picture yet. I'm going to have to put some pictures in. Really wouldn't mind that going that way and maybe this. One behind it, I may have to take that out and just kind of tuck it in. I could put it right there. Kind of like it's stuck in there already. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do with that one. That way it's interactive too. So I'm not going to glue it all the way down. And then where do I want to put the 6? So I'm trying to put them just mismatched all over the place where they just look like, hey, I got throat here. I did have this that I could do. Let me see. April. I think we're going to do this one June 1st just because I'm not sure what date it's going to come out on. 2026. Yeah. So I can come in here and do stuff like that. It's a little bit too bright. So I'm going to have to go back and print these numbers out because I have these others that I got in here that's in our book. So I can keep up with this, we will do, I'll get pictures in a little bit and then I can come back and do the video of putting it in. So number 6 is junk mail envelope. Cut, how many times do we cut that? Into 3 widths. Then what do? We cut the smaller one down to make it fit widthwise. We layered it with scrap paper to give it what? More strength was what we said. I can't spell today. And we sewed. So I don't know. How could I? See, I'm not good at drawing and I'm not sure how to draw that. I could draw an envelope. We cut it here. Cut it here. And then we cut this one right here. What you think? That's the part of our envelope right here. And then here's a little window. We'll just put our little window in. And write down window. And we'll put pocket there. And this is number 6. So I'm going to stick a 6 right here for now. Wait till I get my little sticker things. I'm going to put pocket. But it is looking good. Yeah. So that was number 7. I want to say we had leftover pockets because I don't think I put that in there. Still have both top pieces to work with. So we could come back and we could use those other 2 top pieces right here And we could put that one in here too. So put this image here, this recipe card, and then what we do over here, we could put over there and still be in number 6. Or we could do a whole new number 6. We could do a whole new number. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know what you think. And don't forget, find all your scraps around the house. Get your box started.